In this video, we are going to convert to and from the metric system using a technique called dimensional analysis. In this set of problems that we're going to be working, all the conversion factors are going to be given to us in the problem. So we won't need to memorize these conversion factors for this section. These are like those from 7.4, numbers 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, and 25. So basically 11 through 25 odd, just not number 23. So let's go ahead and get started here. And it tells us to convert the quantity to the indicated units. So it says 16 pounds to kilograms. And we're told that 1 pound equals, told the abbreviation for pound is LB, equals 0.45 kilograms. And the abbreviation for kilogram is kg. So let's start off with what we have, 16, and I'll use the abbreviation pounds. Then I'm going to multiply by a form of 1. I want to put the pounds on the bottom so that the pounds will cancel with the pounds here. So 1 pound is 0.45 kilograms. Have your scientific calculator ready if I didn't tell you that already. This is 16 over 1. This is going to be a fraction where we're going to multiply straight across. 16 times 0.45 is going to be 7.2 kg, and tells us to round to the nearest hundredth as needed. Well, we've got it to the nearest tenth, but that's going to be 7.20 is to the nearest hundredth. So 7.2 should work though. All right. Let's go ahead and look at our next problem here. Tells us to convert 188 grams to ounces. And they tell us that 1 ounce is equal to 28 grams. So we're going to start out with 188 grams, multiply by, and then 28 grams goes on the bottom, and 1 ounce goes on the top. These are equivalent, so I can write them whichever one I want in the numerator or denominator. As long as it's over the other one, it's going to divide to give me 1. And I want it so that grams cancel with grams. So that's going to give me 188 divided by 28. Let's figure that out in my calculator here. 188 divided by 28. And my instructions tell me to round to the nearest hundredth again. So that's going to be about 6.71 ounces. Erase. I'm not showing you the problems the way that they're written in my labs, just because there's not space for me to work them out there. But but they're giving you more conversion factors than you need, and you're having to choose the appropriate conversion factors. And I'm just go ahead and I'm making that choice based off of what I have. So we have 56 kilograms now that we want to convert to pounds. So we're going to look for a conversion from pounds to kilograms. We used this one earlier, that 1 pound equals 0.45 kg. So we have 56 kg times, and now we have the 0.45 kg on the bottom and the 1 pound on the top, which is the opposite way from how we had it in the past. Kg cancels, and this is going to be 56 over 0.45 pounds. So we expect a number bigger than 56 since we're dividing a number by a number that is smaller than 1. So let me clear this. 56 divided by 0.45 should be 124.44 pounds as we round to the nearest hundredth. That's 4 repeating. There we go. Next problem here is 63 miles to kilometers with the conversion factor that 1 mile MI equals 1.6 kilometers km. We've already dealt with that, so I'm not going to write the whole thing out. 63 miles MI times 1 mile goes on the bottom, 1.6 kilometers goes on the top. So we're going to multiply 63 times 1.6. So when we set it up like this, there's no need to ask, do I multiply or divide? Because we're always multiplying straight across. We always know whether we're multiplying by 1.6 or dividing by 1.6 because of how the conversion factor is set up. That's the idea with dimensional analysis, or the other name for this is called stoichiometry. You might hear it called that in like a chemistry class or maybe a physics class. You have to take one of those lab sciences where they do this type of dimensional analysis technique. Okay, that was number 17. One very much like it. Now we're going to do one like number 19. And we're going to get into area now, with which is 641 hectacres to just regular acres. Okay, so mm, 1 acre AC is equal to 0.4 hectacres. So 641 hectacres times, and then 0.4 hectacres are on the bottom, and 1 acre is on the top. Hectacres go away. Dividing by a number less than 1, so I expect this number to get bigger. 641 divided by 0.4. is 1602.5 acres. And that's good. We were told to round to the nearest hundredth, but it has less place values than that. And now for one like number 21, 10.7 liters to pints, where 1 pint equals 0.47 liters. 10.7 liters times 0.47 liters on the bottom and 1 pint on the top. Liters will cancel. Again, dividing by a number smaller than 1, I expect this to get bigger. 10.7 divided by 0.47 gives me about 22.77 pints. Don't use pints a whole lot in the US customary measurement system, other than sometimes we have pints of ice cream, and usually it's pints of blood that we're talking about, units of blood that we want to give somebody in an IV. So make an approximate conversion from English to metric units. We have 358 pounds to kilograms, and we have already used this, that 1 pound is equal to 0.45 kilograms. So 358 pounds times 1 pound on the bottom here, 0.45 kilograms on top. Pounds cancel. Now I'm multiplying by a number less than 1, so I expect this number to go down. 358 times 0.45 is going to be 161.1 kg. So that's it for this video, where we made conversions between metric and US customary measurement systems, being given the conversion factor, and you should expect that. If you need to memorize any conversion factors, your instructor should let you know that, but usually we have you memorize conversion factors that are within the same system when you're converting from metric to metric or US customary measurement to another unit in US customary measurement system. Next time we'll come back and solve application problems involving dimensional analysis and conversions to and from the metric system. So we'll see you next time for that video.